it was one of those deals where from the outside, you would have almost thought we had a flow chart that we were following, right? To screw this up and then mess this up and then don't do this and then don't call this person back and then misbill them and then bill them twice for that. And then, you would have thought, I'm sure as a client, that these people are really trying pretty hard to lose us as a client. We did end up losing this account. And I went to my business advisor and said, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I don't feel like people care. I don't think they understand that this means it threatens someone's job. This is recurring revenue, and enough of it that potentially people lose their jobs as a result of this sort of negligence. And I was upset. And he encouraged me to step back and get curious instead of getting mad. And so he said, instead of getting mad, why don't you just get curious? Why don't you just start asking why? And so this led to this meeting that we held with all hands on deck, and we sat in a room for 3 hours, and we dissected this failure. So the failure wasn't the loss of the contract, right? Much in the same way as a soccer game, right? The goalie doesn't give up the points, right? The goalie doesn't give up the goal. That ball should have never been down there in the first place, right? So that's a team effort. The team wins and loses together. And so we started with that analogy, and we just began to unpack this failure and understand in greater detail all the opportunities. So what were all the missed opportunities that led up to us losing this contract? So I happened to get so curious that I actually called the principal of this school system that happened to be the contract that we lost, and I asked him if he would come out and talk to our people about why. Why did he decide to go somewhere else? And he was gracious enough to do that. And so he comes out and he really explained to us in excruciating detail what our failures and our missed opportunities, the kind of turmoil that it had caused for the students and for the staff and for he himself. And it was this terrific opportunity to hear right from the mouth of the client where we had fallen down. And we didn't get that contract back, but if I see that principal walking down the road, I don't have to duck into a dark alley, right? I don't have to avoid him, and it built actually our reputation with him. He has since actually referred clients into our organization as a result of that openness. It created a sense of authenticity and trust, and he got to see our people and their heart as a result of that, and so it actually turned out to be a wonderful, wonderful thing. So the next time you find yourself with that anger or frustration building up inside, I'd encourage you to stop and ask yourself, what must be true in this person's life that is causing them to choose this as the best of their available options?